Coronavirus concerns hit Hollywood. First, Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune are forging on without an audience. THR's Neha Joy has more.
Sources say that both shows, which are scheduled to tape to mid-April, are taking extra precautions due to the growing concern over coronavirus and will go on without a live studio audience. The decision to forego a live audience was reportedly done as a precaution for Jeopardy host Alex Trebek, who's currently battling stage 4 pancreatic cancer and is undergoing treatment and chemotherapy. The average audience member for both Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy is over 60 years old, and a study cited by the CDC notes that those above 60 are at a higher risk of getting ill from the virus. The CDC recommends that older adults and people who have serious chronic medical conditions avoid crowds and stay home as much as possible during this outbreak period. Concerns also arose because tickets to both shows are frequently handed out as prize packages for audience members flying in from out of state. Several states, including California and New York, have declared a state of emergency due to the virus.
But that's not all. In New York City, coronavirus concerns have made their way to Broadway. Remaining seats for 5 of the hottest tickets on Broadway are going for a fraction of their normal price, selling for just $50 a piece at performances through March 29th. Producer Scott Rudin announced the extraordinary measure of establishing the deep discount flat rate for all 5 of his shows today, all of which have been playing to sold-out houses or close to it. The shows include the long-running smash The Book of Mormon, blockbuster drama To Kill a Mockingbird, and the recently opened revival of West Side Story, which has been pulling capacity crowds. Also covered are 2 plays currently in previews and off to a strong start at the box office: Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, starring Laurie Metcalf and Rupert Everett, and the Lehman Trilogy, directed by Sam Mendes. Standard top prices for those shows are around $200, which is the norm for Broadway, with premium tickets going for considerably higher. The move is a direct response to the uncertainties gripping the entertainment sector as the coronavirus situation continues to unfold, and the number of ticket cancellations starts to climb. And following the pushed-back release date of the James Bond film No Time to Die, the Peter Rabbit sequel just became the latest film to be affected by the coronavirus outbreak. Neha has more on that story too.
Sony has decided to push back the release date for the live-action CGI family pick, making this the second major studio release to be impacted by the epidemic. Peter Rabbit 2: The Runaway is a follow-up to 2018's widely successful live-action CGI hybrid Peter Rabbit, with James Corden again voicing the famous bunny. The film was originally due out in Europe on March 27th and the US on April 3rd, but in light of the ongoing concerns surrounding the coronavirus, it's now being pushed back by 5 months, expecting to hit theaters on August 7th. The postponement comes amid major disruptions in the theatrical market across European territories. On Monday, as part of a newly installed nationwide quarantine, Italy announced that all of its cinemas were to be closed. Meanwhile, cinemas across China have been closed for several weeks.
For much more on all these stories and the latest Hollywood news, head to THR.com and be sure to subscribe to our THR News YouTube channel. Until next time, for the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Tiffany Taylor.